what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hone Your Vision Fitness. So right now, we're going to go into some nutrition guidelines that's best for your needs. If you have not been to our channel, go ahead, smash that like button and subscribe to get new information, new concepts that's going to help you to become successful. If you have not already, we got some new hoodies out here, new t-shirts. All right, so I want you to go to honeyourvision.com and then go to Visionary Apparel. It's on sale right now. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. All right, and we're going to dive into this. Okay, so what I have right now is nutrition guidelines that I normally coach either my group training clients or just my individual clients to help you guys understand the concepts of eating healthy. So nutrition is one of the simplest things to learn, the hardest thing to commit to, because a lot of us, we overthink when it comes to nutrition. We think that we have to meal prep for the entire week. No, just prep the day prior. Okay, it's very simple. Exercise is one of the hardest things to learn, but the easiest thing to commit to, because everybody wants to exercise, everybody wants to get right. So your boy JB got you. All right, so let's dive into it. We have 4 different categories. So you have your protein, you have your fats, you have your carbs, and you have your veggies. All right, so what I normally say, if you're looking to lose weight, you want to increase in your protein percentage. All right, how much protein that you're eating per day. If you're looking to build muscle, still you have to increase your protein. Protein is the building blocks for your muscle. If you're not eating enough protein, you're not building enough muscle. If you're not building enough muscle, you're not increasing your metabolism. So your fats are basically, what are you cooking with? What are you putting in your foods? I normally cook with coconut oil. I normally glaze things with olive oil. But the most things that I normally cook with is grapeseed oil and also, what's that other one? Avocado oil. Thank you, Jesus. Those are 3 oils I normally cook with: coconut oil, grapeseed oil, or avocado oil. Those are healthy fats. So healthy fats are polysaturated, monosaturated, unsaturated fats. Those are fats that are found in vegetable oils, not the vegetable oils, but more so plant-based oils. Now you have your carbohydrates. All right, a lot of people always like,
well, I gotta cut back on my carbs. I can't eat carbs.
So here's the thing, y'all. Carbs is your fuel source. All right, if you think about your body as a vehicle, protein is the frame, right? Fats is basically the oils and the bolts and the engine and stuff like that. Carbohydrates is the gasoline, okay? If you don't have enough carbs during the day, you're not gonna have enough energy, all right? Have you ever exercised and felt so fatigued and tired? That's because you have not loaded up on carbs. What I don't mean is carb loading. All right, carb loading is completely separate than eating an adequate amount of carbs. Carb loading is normally associated with when athletes are training for a particular event. If you're the average Joe, you don't need to be carb loading. Okay. One of my favorite carb source are whole grains. They have a lower blood sugar content to be terminal GI index. So any type of brown rice. All right, so you can have white rice here and there, but you mainly want to have brown rice or any type of whole grains. Okay, any type of sweet potato, mashed potato, beans, legumes, rolled oats or whole oats. You can do whole grain pasta. You can do quinoa. Now, veggies. You can have any type of veggies, any type of veggies you like, all right? Because veggies are packed with vitamins and minerals, and the more vitamins that you have, the more energy boost that you get. Now, vitamins don't provide energy, they help provide energy, right? By helping your cells break down the macros that convert it into calories. Now, some of you may be asking,
what times can I eat per day?
It all depends on what time you get up in the morning and what time you go to bed, okay? I normally suggest that you eat between 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed, okay? So when you wake up in the morning, you want to choose a meal from any category, all right? Choose one from any category. So you can go for protein, I'm gonna have some eggs. All right, so for veggies, I may have some fruits. It's not in this category, but you can have spinach, you can have kale. I normally have a fruits in the morning, so that's my green right there. Carbs, I normally have either some oats or some organic granola. Okay. For lunch, you want to do the same thing too as well. All right. So pick one for any category. So for lunch last week, I had some chicken thighs and chicken legs. I had some mixed greens and some steamed green beans. Then for my carbs, I had whole grain pasta. Okay. For dinner time, you can have a small carbohydrates if you're working out in the evening to replenish your carbohydrate stores. Or if you're more like a rise and shine grinder, you can just have one protein and one veggies. Snack portion, you just pick whatever snack you want to have, all right? A healthy snack. So I normally do the fat-free wheat thins, or you can do whole wheat crackers, you can do granola, you can do nuts, you can do fruits, anything of that sort, okay? And then for supplements, if you're not part of the High Fitness family, we're gonna actually get into this, okay? So there's 4 things that you really need in your daily supplementation. Number 1, you need a multivitamin, because sometimes you don't get the adequate amount of vitamins and minerals through your regular meals. Number 2, you need a pre-workout or an intro workout, something that's going to kick your butt and get you going. All right. Now, I know a lot of supplement brands sell their pre-workouts with caffeine in it. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a healthy alternative. You want to have a pre-workout that's loaded with vitamins that's going to get you going so that you don't feel crashed. You can also get that on our website, and the link is below. Number 3, you need an intra workout, something that's going to get you through the workout or help you for recovery on your rest days. All right. So these are BCAAs. So now, number 1, we have our multivitamin. Number 2, we have a pre-workout. Number 3, we have our recovery. All right. Those that's going to either help us throughout our workout or on our rest days. Number 4, it's going to be a post-workout. What protein are you taking after your workout? That way you can supply your muscles with the most amount of protein within a short amount of time frame. All right, some people normally say, well, within 20, 30 minutes. No, you can do up to 90 minutes. Okay, you can do it up to 90 minutes. Don't even worry about it. Cool beans. Now below is a grocery list. All right, something that can help you shop for the foods that are in each category. So here's a little exercise that I want you to do. So I want you to write out, okay, what protein, what fat, what carb, what veggie did I have for breakfast? Same thing, what I had for lunch, what did I have for dinners, and what are my 2 snacks that I had in between, okay? And that will help you to stay consistent. So I want you to try this. Let me know, comment below how it worked for you. And come on now, all right? So if you're ready to begin a new lifestyle, if you're ready to be consistent, I know the end of January is almost done. And for some of you, most of you, you're probably struggling with being consistent. All right. So if you really want that consistency, if you really want to understand these concepts and to learn it and to apply it into your life, I want you to schedule a call, and I'll see you on the other side.